Sekejap. Ya Allah. Sekejap. Tak, nak ni introduction kan. Perlukah aku cakap macam introduce diri, lepas tu we are from group tu juga, tak payah? Betul tak? Tu lah yang kita masukkan. Maksudnya kau cakap aktiviti pasal apa kan? Ya, aku tak center. Gelap bodoh. Okay, boleh Bismillah. Sana. Dan yang mudah tu aku nak berlakon sikit. Timbuk
Dari halang aku pun belar ni.
Dia 5 minit lah. Aku sing. 5 minit je petang ni. Kita buat jadi lalu kalau suka jadi 5 minit. Ada 50 minit. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. In this Mula. Okay, mula. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we are with a teacher trainee from IPG, Institut Perguruan Guru, and could you please introduce
Pendidikan Guru.
Oh, okay, Institut Pendidikan Guru. Okay. Mula.
Guru pernah mungkin. Kau pernah berkhidmat.
Dah lah, mula. Mula ni saya.
Aku betul masalah. Aku belum.
Bismillah.
Institut Pendidikan Sabah letak. Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Darul Aman. Sebut panjang lalu lah.
Okay. Kampus Darul Aman. Nah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we are with the teacher trainee from Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Darul Aman, and I will be interviewing ya Allah. Mula. I will be asking some question mudah. Sebab ni lama kau yang ni, ya Allah, mula. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. So today I'm here with a teacher trainee from Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Darul Aman. So I will ask her about our topic which is assessment and evaluation. What work best for students? So before going on with the question, I would like to ya Allah. Dah ni. Kena koyak
I would like to ask our guest to introduce herself.
Okay, Ana. Mula. Assalamualaikum. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today we are with a teacher trainee from Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Darul Aman. So I will be asking her some questions about the assessment and evaluation, specifically in Malaysia. So before going on with the question, I would like to honor my guest to introduce herself. So please welcome.
Yes, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tuan Hanan Ishwini Betty Tuanso. I'm a trainee teacher from Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Darul Aman. I'm currently in my 3rd year of learning, and I am honored to be included in this interview, and a big thank you for the Kerap boleh lah.
Apa kerap pak aku tadi. Dia mustaq ngamu lah. Ya aku tak ayah dia. Mungkin
Okay, start. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Tuan Hanan Ishwini binti Tuanso. I am a trainee teacher from Institut Pendidikan Guru Kampus Darul Aman. I'm currently in my 3rd year of learning, and I am deeply honored to be included in this interview. So yes, can proceed.
I'll be asking some of basic questions about the overview of the assessment and evaluation in Malaysia. My first concern is about as a future teacher, it is possible for you to determine a student's academic success with only an exam. So how do you think about it?
The question is about whether we can determine students' academic success based on their examination, right? Okay, so in my opinion, if you are talking about academic success that refers to the subjects learned in the classroom, I would say that it is considered as the academic measure for the students, and it just measure their success in the classroom. However, there are subjects that can't be measured with academic success, such as pendidikan jasmani, language arts, and these are the subjects that cannot be measured with examination and assessment and whatsoever. However, I do think that assessment and evaluation in the classroom deeply measure the students' academic success because from the assessment and the evaluation, we can see their progress, and also it is a proof that they are learning and they gain something from the lesson.
All right. So moving on with the next question. Um, we know that our assessment, our evaluation in our learning system KPM is shift from the PT3 to PBD, which is pentaksiran berdasarkan bilik darjah. In your opinion, how effective is classroom-based assessment, which is PBD I told earlier, compared to the UPSR or PT3? That we know that UPSR and PT3 has been abolished by the KPM. So what do you think about it?
Personally, I think both of classroom-based assessment and also the CPSR and exam-oriented system, both have the pros and cons of their of itself. But I do think that classroom-based assessment is effective in making sure the pupils are able to catch up with the lesson plan. Because when we do continuous assessment, when we when we are talking about classroom-based assessment, we are talking about continuous assessment. It means that we assess the student along with our lesson. We evaluate the student's progress starting from this early semester till the end of the year, and we can catch up with the students according to their pace of learning. So teacher uh, can um, the teacher can cater the lesson plan according to the pupils learning pace, because the teachers are not pressured to catch up to the syllabus that are required for examination. For example, if we are talking about UPSR or PP3, most teachers are pressured to catch up to the syllabus to make sure they can uh, they can teach the students all the subjects in the required syllabus before the students sit for the examination. However, in the classroom-based assessment, the teachers have to make sure every pupil and every student in the classroom have to master um, a certain part of the topic before moving on to the next. So in a way, I think that classroom-based assessment is more effective than the USR and all those exam-oriented system that has been abolished by the ministry. So I do think that in a way, abolishing those USR and also those exam-oriented system bring benefits to the students in terms of learning.
All right, thank you. So with that being said, from related to the second question, what are the problem in schools? Some people argue about abolishing this PT3 and also UPSR to cause a problem. In your point of view, what are the problem in schools when the government abolish this exam, which is the UPSR and the PT3?
The question is, what are the problems that arise? because of the abolishing the USR, correct?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So I think the possible problem that might arise from this abolishing of the exam oriented system is maybe the students won't take the lesson seriously, especially for those um, slow learning students. For example, if they know there are gonna be any examination by the end of the year, or there are going to be any examination to measure their learning progress, they would think that it is pointless to learn. So they don't see any goal of learning for those
Mm-hmm.
slow learning students. So they might think that okay, tak ada exam, so I don't have to study. They are only given classroom-based assessment. When we are talking classroom-based assessment, mostly teachers will just give like handout, lembaran kerja for for the formative assessment, and this formative assessment, which acts as continuous assessment, can be done by the students with guidance from teacher. It means that most of the students might take it for granted. They think that oh tak apa, cikgu boleh hajar. It's okay. Even if I don't understand this topic, I can always have teachers to help me.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like they are very spoon fed. They don't have the effort to learn by themselves because they think that if anything they have the teacher to refer to, and they won't think that okay, nanti dah exam, no one can help me. They won't think that. So in a way, I think for students, for slow learning students, they don't have the intrinsic motivation to learn by themselves. It might affect their learning, and they might not learn much if they are not motivated by the exam-oriented system.
Mm-hmm. Right. So move on with the issue. Some issue in our education system, which is according to the fact that 72% of SPM students don't continue studying, in the tertiary education. So, in your opinion, does the evaluation system at school have an impact on the situation? Do you get the idea?
Mm, yes, but I would say that in my personal opinion, I wouldn't say that the evaluation system or the assessment system in school contribute to that 70, what did you say,
72%
72%?
of students. Yes.
Yes, I don't think that the evaluation system contribute to that percent of students not continuing their study after SPM. I think that it may be because of other factors such as social media influence,
Mhm.
peer pressure.
Yes.
Because if we're talking about evaluation system and also assessment system in school, it is not as heavy as it was back in the day. So back in the days, we have SR, we have PT3. Before PT3, we have PMR, we have SPM, and yes, we still have SPM. But the point is, back in those days, we have we had lots more of big examination that might pressure
Mhm.
the students. But nowadays, we have lesser than that, and the learning process this day focus more on classroom-based assessment and also focus more on what do the students gain instead of what they can give during the examination. So I would say that the evaluation system and also the assessment system in our current education system contribute to the 72% students not continuing their study after SPM. It might because of other aspect like I've
Mhm.
mentioned earlier, social media influence, peer pressure, and other um, factors.
All right. So moving on to the last question, sir. If you are, just put yourself in this situation. If you are given some authority to make amendment of our evaluation system or assessment system, so what is the best assessment that you will use? Right.
Um, can you repeat the question? Your voice kind of breaking out because of the connection.
All right. Sorry. So what I'm saying is, if you are given, if you are given the authority to make some amendment in our education system, about the evaluation. So what is the best assessment, in your opinion? What is the best assessment that you will use for the student?
Okay, so what are the assessments that can can use to fix the current assessment system?
Yes.
Okay, so I'm thinking that maybe from my perspective, because currently I'm a student of TESOL, teaching English as second language, and mostly this subject focus on for skills like speaking, listening, reading, and writing, and most
Yes.
of these four skills are measured by examination and also measured by tests at the end of the year. And I want to, in my class, when I become a teacher, I want to focus on, instead of these four aspects, I want to make my lesson more fun by introducing like assessment such as projects, hands-on activity, like those assessment that can include body activities that can make the lesson fun and also make the lesson productive for the students. Because if we are talking about language study, we often think that it is a boring study because it involves only pen and pencil kind of stuff. So in my future classroom, I want to introduce activities and assessment that include body kinesthetic activities such as running around the class and making the lesson interesting, and to banish this mindset that English is hard, English is foreign language. So I do want to implement fun assessment in my classroom. Thank you.
All right. So I guess that should wrap up our interview this night. So thank you so much. Thank you so much, our guest, Farhan HPD, for answering the question. So that's all. Thank you. Okay, siap. Nanti
Yeah,
aku
that's
nanti aku wig ada. Aku wig imbu hair sikit.
boleh CJ tak? Aku nak ikut CJ lah ni.
Eh?
CJ.
CJ